He's an asshole, man. That dude's an asshole and he knows it.
From the mean streets of Brooklyn to the rough neighborhoods in Boise, Idaho, we now present the Goonberg Report. Hey, this is Mayor Goonberg with the Goonberg Report. And right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little video for you guys before we get on our topic. That way I'm going to set a little backdrop. So let me look at the mountains of Boise and I'll play this video real quick. Hold on.
Explain what it is, why we are where we are, and what will happen if we don't affect that number.
Well, just to say so your listeners would understand, the Hispanic woman, each Hispanic woman has 3.4 children, or almost 4 children. Each Hispanic woman, at least 3. Mm-hmm. Caucasian women have 2, every Caucasian woman has at least 2 children. Mm-hmm. The African American woman now is having 1.97, meaning she's not at replacement rate. We are not at replacement rate because 2 people should have another 2 people to replace themselves. Okay, so we are below that for the first time in our history being on this terra firma. And so you have to understand that is directly linked to our high abortion rate. Now also remember this, because this is key. That number in 2002 includes citizens from the island communities, Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, Haiti.
All people of color is what
yes,
you're saying.
all people of color. So
right.
you got to understand that means the indigenous black man is near extinction.
Right.
Okay, you saw the video. Talked about how abortion, and I made videos on my other channel. I'm not going to say who I am, but if you know who I am, look at my other channel. I made videos about abortion and how black people have the highest abortion rates, and all your so-called leaders here are quiet. It's this to the point now. It's genocidal rates, and this is true. And I'm only hear the old, well, why are you worried about abortion? It's a woman's body. Look, I can understand if it's a health issue. About 5% probably cases. Because I know there's going to be health issues, yada, yada, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, you're playing Russian roulette with your life. You knew that going in whenever you let Pookie, Ray and them go up in you. And that's why I said black people, especially black women, have no. And here's what I'm going to prove a point right here. This is the statistics of since 1973 of what African American death look like. Look at that far right. You'll see what I don't have to explain none of this to you. You know this already. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to show you another stat that you're going to get mad at. You can't blame, quote unquote, the white man for this. Because nobody's telling you to take your happy asses down to this place right here. Look at that. We kill more black lives in 2 weeks than the KKK lynched in a century. That's facts. You won't get mad at them, but but we get mad at you for going down to these places, and we're not supposed to because it's your body, your choice. No, technically, it's not your body for killing somebody else. It's somebody else's body. You just make the choice to kill them. And here's a joke I like to play. Or like to tell. There was a chick went to heaven. She had a couple abortions. She died. She went to heaven. She goes, "Oh, walk in the pearly gates." She told St. Peter and God and all them, "Well, I'm here. I'm just going to go walk through the pearly gates." And meanwhile, God looked over to see who she was, and he knew exactly what she did. He said, "Bitch, go over in line with the rest of the killers and sit your ass down." See, what gets me is a lot of these chicks that done this are Christians. So-called black women, I know, we all had it. I had a scenario of 2 women claimed, I'll say, claimed. This wasn't present, this was back in the early 90s. They claimed they had aborted kids of mine. And number one, I didn't know if it was true or not, but I took it at face value to say they weren't lying. So you know what I did? I didn't fucking talk to them and haven't since. I may see them nod my head, they nod, or if somebody says, "Hey, how you doing?" I'll speak out of politeness, but I don't carry the conversation. I'm like, because like I said, what makes you any different than the quote-unquote drug dealers, the murderers, everybody else that terrorizes the hood? You're a hood terrorist too. You're just one that we all make excuses for. Fact of the matter is, Planned Parenthood was not made in your best interest. And your Democratic liberal slave handlers tell you to go down there, and you jump down there left and right. And then what kills me is people say, well, Planned Parenthood does a lot for women. Let's be honest. 90% of their funds is for abortion, maybe birth control. I mean, I can admit there are times where people say they may have health reasons, but still, you knew that decision going in. Tell Pookie to strap up, or wear the IUD, or you carry the birth control. Now, I won't have a lot of women say, well, why doesn't a man have to wear birth control? Are you some type of slut or some type of whore? You don't have any character about yourself to take care and be worried about that. You ladies know you having babies of these fucking no good Pookies and Ray Rays and them. You know this. If he's been playing PlayStation all day before you got pregnant, what makes you think that he's gonna get his lazy up ass and get a job because you had a baby? What's he gonna do? He's gonna go to the next one. And you know what? Doing this helps them out, because even if they do have a kid, you're not going to take Pookie, Ray Ray, and them to the child support office. You're going to take the good dude to the child support office. But that's for another video, for another day. Today we're talking about the lack of responsibility and the lack of the black community as far as leadership to talk about this epidemic, which is genocidal in nature. And we give these chicks a free pass, and these dudes that take these chicks there a free pass. Why? I don't know. You never see Al Sharpton talk about this. You don't see Jesse Jackson talk about this. Barack Obama was giving them funding, for fuck's sake. What are you talking about? You don't see Michelle Obama talk about this. See, they talk about shit when it's convenient for them. But the problem is, a lot of us men in the black community, we see all the bullshit going on, and yeah, MGTOW and Real Pill is happening, but a lot of us are speaking up and they're trying to silence our voice. If you go on the internet, it happens all the time. Me personally, on Facebook, I've been banned every other month. Now it's to the point I'm banned every, say I come back, say I get banned, say today I get banned. They give me another 30 days. It's getting to the point it's getting me a day or two and I get banned again. And they try to tell me I'm getting banned for what's that called? Algorithm of words. If it hits a certain algorithm. People there are lying to you, because you know if you get banned for saying a word, then you see the word repeatedly in the group, you know they're fucking lying. They're not. What they're doing is a lot of people are leaving the group to report you, and then they're getting banned. And it ain't Russian trolls either. Why would a Russian troll ban me if I'm saying the same thing a Russian troll is saying? A lot of the problem with a lot of black people, they believe everything they're told. That's why what I do on some of them, I get like a white guy to tell them something, that way they'll believe it. But on this topic right here, abortion. Fact is that none of your leaders are talking about this. None of your leaders are holding these chicks accountable. And the bad part, none of your religious leaders are talking. You know, T.D. Jakes, he don't talk about this. All he does is he says an amen. He does his little shuffling on his feet, his tap dancing. Give me some more money. Creflo a dollar. He didn't get that $1 billion jet by talking about a black woman and abortion, did he? He tapped his feet too. All your religious leaders, they're going to hell because they won't talk about this. The ones that talk about this get blackballed, get shamed, and don't get told we don't know what we're talking about, or we get the old excuse, well, it's my body. Well, bitch, if it's your body, take care of it. A lot of you women, you want to say your body's a temple. Your body ain't the temple. Your body's the toilet. You let a lot of dudes shit on you. And that ain't my problem. That's your problem. But if you, like I said, you can't address nothing nowadays, because that's being mean, you're insensitive, oh, it's toxic masculinity. No, what it is called taking accountability. And the black woman has not been allowed to be accountable ever since LBJ gave the Great Society and all these welfare packages, and the black men were dumb enough to leave the crib instead of staying home. I thought they probably were thinking they're being slick, but at the end, you see what happens now. And if you're so educated and you're so smart, wouldn't you know not to tell the dude either to wrap up or get the fuck out of here? You want to know why? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why that nobody wants to talk about. Nobody wants to act like this isn't happening. I'll tell you why. Here we go.